Hi, good morning, and welcome to Gar's Hour of Power and a cappella at the midnight hour. We're going to get right into a song. It's one that I hold very dear to my heart. It's one of my three favorite, along with Amazing Grace, We Shall Overcome. This one's called Let There Be Peace on Earth. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. God as our Father, brothers are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. Take each moment and live each moment, peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. God as our Father, brothers are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. In every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. Take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. love that song. Don't you? Whoops. So, I've never been much of a religion buff. I'm still not. I consider myself a spiritualist. Someone who lives, breathes, acts, sees, hears, smells, feels, thinks through my heart. There's a 9th commandment, and it says, you shall not bear false witness. And it's my personal opinion that that's a big part of where our culture, our civilization is today. Instead of not bearing false witness, is that we bear false witness. Here are the telltale signs of someone who bears false witness. This is per the Bible. Haughty eyes, BBIs. So if you see somebody like that, if it looks and acts and smells like a pig, it's a pig. So check that out. A lying tongue. Hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that devises wicked plans. Feet that make haste to run to evil. A false witness who breathes out lies. One who sows discord amongst their brothers and sisters. The commandment against false testimony is a natural consequence to love thy neighbor as thyself. A fundamental lack of faith in the God within you, per the 10 Commandments, undermines the foundation of your covenant with God. So think about that. The next time you do something that it's not kosher, it's not holy, it's not right. Think about if you're a religious person or a spiritual person or someone who sows discord among their brothers and sisters. So, we need you. You have a beauty, an honesty, a sincerity, a humility, a humbleness, compassion, competitiveness, toughness within you. It's there. It's like a mirror that's dirty. You have to brush away the dirt to see it. It took me a long time to do that. And when you do that, all you want to do is good for other people. And when you do good for other people, you feel good. So I want you to never give up. If you know that you're doing the right thing, continue to do it. As long as you're not hurting anybody, and as long as you're helping somebody, you're in God's presence. So, we want you to win this game called life. It ain't easy. A lot of people say that you have to have guilt and sin and suffering. God doesn't believe in that. He doesn't believe in sin. He doesn't believe in guilt. He doesn't believe in suffering. I don't believe that it's a God-given acceptance that we must have suffering on earth. I don't believe that. I believe that it's a God-given right to have paradise on earth, to have heaven on earth, and to be happy. And how do you be happy? First, you have to experience freedom. That's what I live and breathe and see and hear and smell and touch and think and meditate about every day is freedom. Because once you have freedom, you have love, you have happiness, you have joy. So think about all those kids out there that don't have any freedom. Think about all those people in relationships that are tied up in knots and they just can't figure out a way to feel healthy and whole. Think about all those people that are drinking 3, 4, 5 drinks a week of alcohol. They don't have freedom. They are chained within their own minds. Think about those people that are smoking crack, smoking crystal meth, doing crystal meth, smoking reefer more than once in a while. Heroin, from what I understand, I read lately, is the number one drug of choice of women in their 20s. It's become an epidemic, a pandemic. Big problem. Something that has to be dealt with. And if we turn away and think that it's not happening to us or our children or our family, we're only fooling ourselves, because we're all part of the same family. It's the depressive culture that we're in, and we have to get ourselves out of it. Can't play victim and walk around and say, oh, woe is me. Oh, I lost my job. Oh, my relationship is no good. It's the other person's fault. Everything is everybody else but ourselves. It's you. You create your own environment. You have the opportunity to have paradise on earth, to have heaven on earth. No one but yourself. So if each and every one of you believes that, you have to believe. As long as you believe and you keep believing, you will have heaven on earth. So do it. Go for it. Be positive. Be loving. Be humble. Be compassionate. Have thick skin. Be tough. Be competitive. Be honest. Be truthful. Be loving. And just maybe, your dreams will come true. Keep the lights on for me and for you, for your children, for your mommy and daddy, for your cousins, for your uncles, your aunts, for your friends near and far, for strangers, and for Gar. I've said this before and I'll say it again today. Today to me is called Baba's Day. Baba stands for father. Could stand for mother also. It's all the same to me. Make today the day that, make it as if it's your last day on this earth. What are you going to do today? Are you going to sit around and drink some beer? Are you going to sit around and gossip and talk about your neighbor, how they don't have the right color hair or the right dress on? Or are you going to sit around and talk about your brother, what he did to you 10 years ago? It's your last day. Let's say you don't believe in reincarnation, because I don't know if I do either. I believe in what I can put my hands on. And what are you going to do? It's the last day that you're going to see your loved ones. Will you treat them extra special? Or maybe you've been treating them extra special every step of the way. Love. Just give love to whomever, to whatever, to wherever you are. Love wins over everything else. Keep the lights on. May the light of your soul always shine upon you. May the light shine upon you, your neighbor, your country, your planet, your universal family. Namaskar, which means you're